Today, I'll be demonstrating how you can leverage the power of artificial intelligence to produce viral videos exactly like these ones for your YouTube channel. If we take a closer look at the Ghibli niche, we'll quickly discover that there are quite a few channels that manage to attract a huge number of views with their videos. One of these channels is Ghibli Days, and another popular one is Ghibli Time. And all these videos are getting quite a good number of views. This one right here has 20 million views. So how can we very easily create such a video? For this, we'll go to the website, do it on g.com. We'll log into our panel, and then from there we will select the YouTube section, and then we'll choose the Scout section. Within the Scout section, all that we need to type in there is simply Ghibli. And then we can simply click the Go Scout button, and this Scout will diligently search for us videos on YouTube that are currently accumulating a significant number of views, and simultaneously analyze the channels that are consistently ranking at the very top for these specific search queries. Look, we've successfully identified rising channels. Here's a comprehensive list of channels that have been gaining the most views recently. Then we have the top performing channels that are also accumulating a significant number of views, and following that, the top videos relevant to our specific search query. You can thoroughly analyze each and every video right here. Additionally, you have the option to select the video that truly appeals to us the most. I will personally choose this very video right here as a perfect illustration. So take a look, and then I am able to select the very next video, for instance, this specific one, and some other kind of video. I'll pick the ones that aren't too long, just a couple. 8 minutes, and then this 5-minute video that's getting 258,000 views. Next, I'll click this button to analyze these 3 videos. And after a short pause, I'll have the analysis of this video ready. What is happening at this moment? At this moment, the neural network is going to download all the specific videos we've selected from YouTube. Then it will proceed to watch every single one of them in sequence. After completing that, it will then offer us various suggestions and insights. What elements in these videos are truly going viral? Which types of headlines are most captivating? What specific words we should be using, and so forth. As soon as the analysis is finished, I will show you the result. Alright, our video analysis has now been completed, and what exactly do we observe? The very first point we'll discuss is an analysis of the specific hooks that are being utilized in these videos. For example, Cozy Monsoon Power Cat Dinner is the very first one. Following this, we'll explore 2 additional hooks. We'll examine the patterns, visual style, content structure, pacing, and rhythm that are employed. We'll also provide various title options for your new videos. So how exactly can you create a video just like this one? Here we have a recommended storyboard that you can use for creating your video. All of the scenes are already laid out one after another, and all that's left for us to do is simply press this little button. There are also some style recommendations included here. I'm going to go ahead and click Create Storyboard, and that will take us directly into the storyboard section. Here in the prompt, it's clearly outlined what our video should be, with each individual scene described in detail. It will be comprised of 87 scenes, precisely as per our recommendations. As you may recall, I was selecting videos that were roughly around 8 minutes in length. This completed video, in its final form, will ultimately run for 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Horizontal format. The language we'll set here, let's have it be Russian, or rather, to be more precise, English. And then, for this, we will choose either Gemini 3 Pro or Gemini 3 Flash, so that this particular neural network can write all of the prompts for us. Next, I click Create Script, and after approximately 3 minutes of waiting, we will have a finished script, from which we'll be able to create an identical viral video, just like the ones we saw in the references. So all the scenes were created for us, and the complete script for each and every one of these video segments. Now we can either read them, make changes, or simply press the Continue to Production button. Right here in this newly opened window that has just appeared, we are able to create the various characters who will be actively participating and featured throughout our video by making use of the Generate Characters function. Or you can easily upload your very own custom characters by simply clicking on the specific camera icon button. I'll just click Generate Characters now, and we'll find out exactly what the neural network will be able to create for us today. Further down here, you can see all of our scenes, all 87 of them, which we'll then be able to generate. And for each of these, we'll be able to create the very first frames, right after the characters have been successfully created. Every single opening frame will be meticulously crafted, taking this specific character as its primary reference point, incorporating his comprehensive description and all relevant details, and featuring the unique vocalization that has been exclusively assigned to this particular character. Additionally, right here below, we have the option to select a specific model for generation. This could be Grok, Seedance, LTX, or Google VEO 3.1. Furthermore, we can also choose from various image generation models. These include Nano Banana 2, Nano Banana Pro, Seedream 5, or Minimax. The video quality can also be conveniently selected from this very section. And pay attention to the cost. Grok will be more expensive, Seedance will be cheaper, LTX will be more expensive again, and VEO3 will cost only 1,500 credits for every 8 seconds. We have already created our first character, a girl named Alara. Good quality will be quite sufficient for our future animated film. And now the second character will be created, a cat. We'll just need a little more time and he'll be ready. You can upload reference images here, and if you don't like this character, you can recreate him in the sections. Image, for example, we can type here, Lara, person in Ghibli style, let's say. Create an avatar. The idea is to create an avatar like this, and then use this very avatar for all subsequent images. Let's see if we can come up with a good version. If we manage to create something better than this current one, then I'll be able to use this newly generated image as a reference. But if I prefer this option, then I can use it. Or I can simply upload any image of a character from the internet and use it as a reference. Let's see what option we have. This one's also not bad, I can use it. I'll upload it, then I'll select it, and then I'll go back to the storyboard. It's saved for us right here at the bottom. I'll be able to load our character right here. And our cat, we'll just let him be exactly as he is. Pause. I'm perfectly content with him, to be honest. So, pause. Next, we need to create the frames. Pause the very first frames for all of our scenes. To begin, I'll try to generate just a single frame. Pause to ensure that the quality is indeed suitable. For this, I'll select Nano Banana Pro and then click Generate. I believe I'll just go ahead and generate several more scenes immediately. As you can see, I don't have to do any writing or come up with prompts. All the prompts are already written right here below. If I don't like a prompt, I can edit it, change it, and then view the final prompt that will be sent for generation. Also, for each character, a voice is already set, which will be used to create the final video. And all of these voices and all of these videos will all be produced in a consistent style, which is precisely what I need for the creation of a comprehensive final video. So the first 3 frames have been created. Here we have a forest. Next, a girl walks through the foliage. A tree house. You can look at the previous or the next prompts, But you can also simply generate all of the frames at the same time by clicking on this Generating First Frames button. Generate first frames to be more precise. And at this very moment, they are actively undergoing the generation process. You see, this entire task will literally only require a few short minutes of my time to create all the individual images for each and every scene, from which subsequently the complete and final videos will be produced in precisely the same fashion. If I don't like a particular frame, I can simply recreate it. I can also change the prompt for this frame and then press this Recreate Frame button once more. Furthermore, I can upload a frame right here that I already have if it was created in advance. Let's take a look at what we've managed to achieve. We have a young girl who arrives at this particular house. She then proceeds to enter, and what she discovers inside is a library. So she takes her seat at the table, pulls out the Chronicle Book of Whispering Woods, lights the lamp, warms up her tea, and then settles down in this cozy little house, sipping her tea. This gives us a complete, coherent, and sequential narrative of everything that's happening to her. And then a cat makes its appearance. He is exactly the same as what we see in the reference. The character himself is also consistently portrayed throughout the entire narrative. Our narrative is consistent. That is to say, we have a complete, well-developed, good story, where everything unfolds sequentially, one thing after another. And there are absolutely no flaws here, no inaccuracies whatsoever in this cartoon of ours. 52 scenes have already been successfully generated. Only 12 minutes have passed, and we're already very close to completing the creation of our upcoming video. We just need to wait a little bit longer. In total, we have 87 scenes to work with. And then, right after that, we will begin the process of assembling the final video from all these individual shots. Let's return to the start, and here we'll try animating the first scene to see what the quality will be like. For the animation, I'll choose the Seedance 1.5 model and turn on the sound, so that we have a sound yes in this model. Furthermore, I have the option to activate ASMR in order to achieve a much higher quality sound, or I can simply decide not to activate it. If I don't need music, I leave it off right here. If I need it, I can just turn it on. But I'll create without music, so I can add the music I need later. And I'll probably even create without audio. Now let's go ahead and click the button labeled Generate Animate All Scenes. Or let's first animate just a single scene to evaluate the quality and determine its acceptability. If I'm satisfied with the resulting quality, I can then proceed to animate all the remaining scenes at the same level by simply clicking this button. All of this will cost me 26,000 credits, which in total is approximately. The final outcome works out to be less than $5. Considering everything, this turns out to be quite a cheap deal. Furthermore, upon registration, you have the opportunity to link your payment card, and you will automatically be credited with 15,000 credits, absolutely free of charge, simply for signing up and connecting your card to the service. With these credits, you'll be able to try creating your very first small storyboard, or you can simply explore the many other sections of the website that are abundantly available here. Alright, so we have successfully generated our very first frame here. I am absolutely delighted with the quality that we've achieved, and because of that, I'm going to proceed with generating all of the remaining scenes. I'll simply click on Animate All right now, and then all of the scenes will begin to be created automatically, using the Seedance 1.5 model rendered in 480p resolution. So we had all the videos created. Take a look at the picture quality. Everything here is quite good, quite presentable. And the time I spent, you see, was only 15 minutes to create all the images and all the videos for our upcoming YouTube video. All that's left for us to do now is to create the final version by simply clicking on this export final video button. And then after just a little while, it will literally take only about 2 or 3 minutes. We will have the finished result right here with us. Meanwhile, you can browse and watch videos that we made using our references. As you can see, the characters are all the same. Everything that happens has a consistent structure. We always have the flexibility to adjust the prompt and then subsequently generate an entirely new video segment. Following that, we can then specifically utilize this freshly created video for seamless integration into our ultimate final edited version. Nevertheless, for an initial attempt, this is actually quite impressive, especially considering it's just the very beginning. Everything has turned out exceptionally well. So, I'll be leaving the links to this service in the description below. Please feel free to go ahead and use it. It's quite new, but it's already beginning to win over the internet and people's hearts, because it's incredibly simple to use.